Oh, here we go. Can you see the visibility? I don't know if it's blurred or not. I can't tell. Unlisted. Oh, yeah. Yeah, don't ever make videos if you're a content creator and give yourself ultimatums like, if I'm don't do anything on this channel, I'm never gonna make videos again. And like that's just bad. I think I pigeonholed myself into a bit of like, well, I didn't do anything with it, so I'm never gonna do anything again. Don't have to. I mean, I don't, but I want to. Um, and that's why I'm here today. I used to do a lot of tech videos, and then I switched gears and I want to be a video production guy, and then I went back to tech, and then I was doing gaming, and like I don't know what I wanted to do. I enjoyed all those things, but like I had a real hard time saying this is what I want to do, and I just did a lot of variety of things, and I was never really happy with whatever I was doing. With trying something new like the video production, like I enjoyed it, but like I got burnt out quick, and it just required a lot of me, and I was doing a lot at the time. I'm still doing a lot. I wasn't in a place really where I had a lot of time or energy. That's not true. I had time. I just didn't really want to make videos. I was focusing on other things, and I didn't really feel like I need to or had anything to offer. And so I was like, you know what? Forget about it. And here we are in August of 2023, making another video with who knows what the end result's going to be. I sold all of my video equipment, and I guess really the only thing was the Canon C100 Mark II. I sold it. That was really hard for me to sell. And I sold a light kit that I wasn't really using. And I sold some other stuff. I still have like my Rode video mics, but like the stand broke on this one, so I'm using the Rode Video Mic Go that came with the Canon M50, which is what I'm recording with right now. I just want to make some kind of video. I hate wasting this channel. And can I just be like very transparent? Like I am very business minded and transparent. Yeah, business minded and entrepreneur minded. Entrepreneurial, is that a word? And so I'm like looking at like where should I invest my time for different business opportunities. And I looked at my email a couple months ago and said your YouTube channel is at risk of losing monetization because you haven't uploaded anything in however many months. And I'm like, oh, that's no good. And so I kind of forgot about it. And I went to check my channel yesterday. It's like, oh, you're not monetized. I'm like, what? I'm not making a ton of money off of my old videos, but like it was something and it was needed. And so I'm like, okay, got to make some videos again. Not just to make money, but I do enjoy video production. So my major was in school. I do it every now and then on the Miller's Homestead. And like I'm involved with video outside of just this YouTube channel. But I enjoyed making the videos, and I think some people enjoyed watching them. So I'm like, what should I do again? Here we go again. Just like the last video. And so I don't know. I really don't know what I want to do. Some things I've been doing. We are heavily involved in a ministry center that we opened up in our local town. And my wife and I lead the worship team there. And so we spend a lot of time with that. We spend a lot of time outside with our girls with all the chickens and the farm stuff. And we still do that in the homesteading. And that's kind of all for Miller's Homestead once we get our act together there. We're going to be homeschooling, so that's also something that's more Summer's leading that charge more than me. She's going to be homeschooling the girls, and that's going to be a whole thing. Not necessarily like videos, but just we might talk about that on the Miller's Homestead channel, just because it's much more related to that. Another thing I've been doing a lot of is so I grew up playing with a lot of Legos, and I kind of like I don't want to say gave it up, but I just like I don't know, maybe like in a college, high school. I don't know when I really stopped buying Legos, but there got to a point where I didn't buy Legos anymore. But now I'm an adult. I'm like, hey, I enjoyed this, and Everly really likes Legos. Like we started buying her some kits, and she really likes them. So I was like, you know what? There's adult Lego sets now, and I'm like, okay, look, I had no idea the amount of adult Lego sets. Like I go to stores and stuff, but I wasn't perusing the Lego aisle. They have a ton of stuff. And so I'm not going to show them all. I will. I'll do a separate video on the different Lego sets that I've had. And, maybe I'll review Legos. And I know that's being done by other people, but, who cares? Like everything's being done by everybody. And so this is one of my favorite ones that I've done. It's actually the Great Wave. It's a piece of art. I'll show you a picture of it and what it is compared to this Lego version. I mean, look at this, y'all. Like, this is great. And this was like $100, I think. People say, "Oh my gosh, $100 for this like Lego thing?" Yeah, yeah, it is. People spend $100 on other things. Almost said dumber things, but it's all a matter of perspective. And so I've kind of tried to limit myself to like one set like every 3 or 4 months, or else it would get way out of control. And so that's something I've been doing, is building some Lego sets. I've also had this crazy idea of a podcast, wearing this as I go about my mornings, doing my chores, like feeding the dogs, feeding the chickens, getting ready for work, but just talking about things. Kind of like, I don't know, like there's people that do podcasts and they just talk about random stuff, current events or whatever, and people just like to hear them talk and give their opinion about things. But I just, I had this idea, is like, what if I just talked about the things that I did every day, but also like interjected other things, like, I'm talking to the dog. Like, I wouldn't stop and not talk to the dog, Milo, and I'm like, hey, buddy, but like you guys would hear that and like hear him or hear the chickens and stuff. It would just be almost like you're going with somebody every morning doing their chores, like you're walking alongside and hearing what they have to say for, that there's 15 minutes or 20 minutes every day. It was just a weird abstract idea I had that definitely needs some more like formulation and like fine tuning before you would even consider doing something like that. I don't know. I'm rambling. I just need to end this video right now.